Time to suit up, all you mentees, and talk about two brand new Marvel Omnis coming out in the fourth quarter of 2023. So let's get this party started. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of both of these books. And both of these books, again, are coming out in the fourth quarter of 2023. This year! Now, before I go any further, please smash that like button. Lightly tap it. Do whatever you need to do. That goes a long way for the channel. It helps promote our channel. And ring that bell for notifications to let you know when our videos are going live. And share the video. Let others know where you get your exclusive breaking news in the world of the Marvel Collected Edition. And thank you so much to you fine folks that have shared our videos in the past, no matter if it's social media, Reddit, forums, wherever you all share them. Thank you so much. It means the world to us. So stay away from the comments until you watch the video, just so you can be surprised. And by all means, let us know what you think. Now, both of these books that are coming out in the fourth quarter could be considered a volume 2. And I'll say why here in a little bit. I mean, the first one that I'm going to talk about doesn't say volume 2, but it could be considered a volume 2. As a matter of fact, some of you messaged me asking me about the volume 1 reprint, saying, hey, couldn't this be added? I think it would be nice to add this. I couldn't say a word. Here's why. Because coming in the fourth quarter of 2023, the first book we're going to kick it off with is Marvel Omnibus Returns. Love that they're keeping the Zomnibus going. All right, we're going to have two covers, so let's take a look at our standard edition cover. This is the standard edition cover by In-Hyuk Lee. I believe this is from the Marvel Zombies Resurrection miniseries. So you're probably guessing that's going to be collected in this omnibus. But let's talk about what else is going to be collected in this omnibus. So we're kicking it off with Deadpool Merc with a Mouth 1 through 13, The Zombies Christmas Carol 1 through 5, Marvel Zombies Destroy miniseries, the 5-issue miniseries, Marvel Zombies Halloween, it's a one-shot, Marvel Zombies the 2015 series 1 through 4, Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies 2015. Both of those are from the Secret Wars tie-in, so it's the Battle World, if you will. That one is 1 through 4, and Marvel Zombie one-shot from 2018, Marvel Zombies Resurrection one-shot, and Marvel Zombies Resurrection the following year in 2020, 1 through 4. So this does kick off with Deadpool and Zombie Head Deadpool making a return in the Savage Land with that Merc with a Mouth. But before I talk about any of the stories in here or the creative team, let's take a look at the direct market cover. So this direct market cover is supplied by Greg Land. Now, I talked about the zombie Deadpool head making a return in Merc with a Mouth. That one, I believe, is written by Kyle Baker, Bong Dazzo doing some of the artwork, and Matteo Scalera. There's also the Zombies Christmas Carol. That one is written by Jim McCann and David Baldeón doing the artwork for that. You also have the work in here of Peter David, Frank Marafino, and Cy Spurrier, and Ken Lashley, Kev Walker, and James Robinson, Carlos Pacheco doing some of the artwork or the cover art on the Battle World stories, I believe from the Secret Wars. So those are some of the creative teams. One of my favorite ones that is collected in here is the Marvel Zombies, the Battle World Marvel Zombies, the 2015 one, because that gives us the character of Elsa Bloodstone, who is the perfect character to throw into the mix of all these Marvel Zombies. And then, of course, the latest series with the Resurrection. So both the one-shot and the 4-issue miniseries are collected in here. So for the people that have been asking me, hey, why wasn't this included? There you have your answer. There was enough for a second Zomnibus. I love that they're still using the term Zomnibus. Now, let's talk about the next Volume 2. So this next Volume 2, it brings me a lot of joy to get to announce. The first one came out late last year. It made it into my top 10 favorite Marvel Omni releases of 2022 video. But, of course, I am talking about the Black Panther by Christopher Priest Omnibus Volume 2. Yes, so happy that this was a quick turnaround time for that Volume 2. Let's take a look at the standard edition cover first. The standard edition cover is supplied by Liam Sharp, and it's the one that's going to be widely available everywhere. And that is a very epic looking cover. Now, as far as the contents of the book, we'll put it down here, like I always do. We have Black Panther 34 to 62, Incredible Hulk 33, the 2000 series when it was relaunched, The Crew 7-issue miniseries, and Thor 370. Thor 370 is a story from the 80s. I love that it's included in here because, well, it is a Christopher Priest story, but it's got beautiful artwork by John Buscema, and it's the fight between Black Panther and Thor. But I assume it's in here because they also had it in complete collections. So nothing is missing. I love the fact that everything is going to be in here. Everything that Christopher Priest wrote, including the final story arc, which, well, let's look at the direct market cover before I go too far. And this direct market cover is supplied by Sal Velluto, who is one of the main artists on this run. But you also have the artwork in here of Jorge Lucas, John Bogdanove, of course, Big John Buscema, like I mentioned, Paolo Rivera, and you also have Patrick Searcher and Jim Calafiore and Dan Fraga, just to name a few of the artists that wrap up this run. And it's one heck of a run. I love the final story arc. There's a story in here that doesn't feature a lot of T'Challa, but it's one of my favorite stories. It was such a pleasure to get to announce Black Panther by Christopher Priest Omnibus Volume 1. And now I got to announce Volume 2. So I'm very happy for the people that enjoy the first one, whether it was your first time reading it or whether you were revisiting it in omnibus format. Here is the rest of Christopher Priest's run. And those are the two Omnis coming out the fourth quarter of 2023. Remember to pre-order as soon as the books are available for pre-order. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of the covers, what you think of the content, and if you have any questions. But that's it, everyone. Thank you again to David Gabriel and Marvel for giving us this exclusive information. Everyone stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.